When Project K first got announced, I thought it was going to be weeks or months until I was able to really talk about the game properly again. If you haven't been keeping up to date, we do know that there's going to be an event on the 13th. That's the TFT Macau Open, where we're going to learn a bit more about the game, hopefully. Some people at the event will be able to tell us what happens. But basically, that's a TFT event, and they're letting you play Project K there for the very first time, if you happen to be one of the lucky few going. And I'm sure internationally, the rest of us will find out about the game then. Now, this was originally posted on Reddit, but a user from my Project K community Discord that I've been running, which you can join. I always leave a link to it in the description and in the comments. We're talking about the game all the time in here, so we'd love it if you came and join us. They posted something pretty awesome. We have a brand new look at what full arts are going to look like in Project K, and they look incredible. So if you're not aware, in the beginning of 2025, somewhere at the start of 2025, who knows where that is, I assume it'll be sometime in January, there'll be a pre-order for the English version of this, but what we're looking at is the Japanese version, or the Chinese version? The Chinese version of the Arcane pre-order. So these cards are alternate arts for cards that already exist in the game, but they're inspired by their Arcane version of the character. So the yellow character there, that's Victor. We've already seen this version of Victor. We've already seen this version of Jinx. We've seen a small glimpse at this version of Vi, but I'm very happy to learn that we know that for sure now, Caitlyn and Heimerdinger and Warwick will all be joining the roster as well. We can assume that each of these characters, just like Jinx and Victor, will have their own legend, and then 2 champion cards, one for their respective split, because every legend so far is 2 colors. We're yet to see a mono legend. I'm sure that's design space I'll explore in the future, but for now we've got legends that are split across 2 colors, and then just based on Jinx, it seems like legends are going to have 2 champions of one of their respective colors, because we've seen a purple Jinx and we've seen a red Jinx, or a Chaos and Fury Jinx, I should say. Again, this is the same Vi we saw before. We haven't seen a legend for Vi yet. We haven't seen a legend for Heimerdinger, Caitlyn, or Warwick. I personally love that we're getting these alternate arts, especially based on the Arcane designs. I know a few people were kind of upset that we were getting the old version of Victor, because Victor was reworked visually for Arcane, and I believe some of his lore got retconned. I'm actually not caught up with Arcane Season 2. I was waiting for all of the episodes to be out to watch it with a friend of mine. So I don't know what's going on here with Victor or Warwick, really. As for the actual visual design of these alternate arts, I absolutely love them. Typically with alternate arts in a lot of card games, it's usually just like a character render, and then that character render is like a full art, like it's all over the card, and then the background is something relatively empty, something relatively hollow, and that same background happens from card to card. But with this, we're seeing like a pretty unique background for each individual card, right? Or at the very least, you can see that a little bit with Jinx. Her background is very her specific. The graffiti texture behind her is obviously very unique to her, and these are absolutely some of the collector's items that a lot of people have been asking for. I'm absolutely going to get in my pre-orders for these because, oh my god, I can't wait to have these. I would love to get a Chinese version too if I could, because it would be like the first ever available version of it, right? Also at the top of the graphic, we can see some other collector's items that will be coming with this. I assume this is just like a binder and maybe a playmat. That actually might just be the box that it all comes in. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. If you missed the video, because it was a relatively recent video, they are also visually redesigning the base cards as well, or at the very least, it seems like they're willing to make adjustments. We got that update yesterday. I'll leave my video on that subject linked at the end of this video. And like I said one last time, please come join us in the Project K Discord, but it's what we've got for now until we get an official one. It's just a central place for us to all talk and yap about this game that we're all looking forward to. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.